To perform a perfect Soleus push-up, the first thing we want to do is make sure our feet are flat on the ground. So we can do that by scooting our bottom back in the chair as much as we can, sitting up nice and tall. If your chair depth doesn't allow that, then you can scoot forward, that's fine. But just make sure that your foot is flat on the ground and you have nice posture. We have bent knees here, we're at 90-degree knee angle. We want to ensure that we have optimal range of motion for the Soleus push-up to elicit the Soleus muscle in the correct way. The next thing we want to ensure is that we're hinging at the ball of our foot. So the ball of our foot is where our toes meet our foot, and that needs to be the hinge point for the Soleus push-up. We don't want to be up on our toes. We don't want to be in any other weird positions. We don't want to be rolling our legs out or our feet or ankles out. We want to just be hinging at the ball of our foot. So just coming up and down in that region of your foot to ensure you're getting the maximum Soleus muscle contraction at that hinge point, because that's going to help elicit that Soleus muscle to get the blood sugar metabolism that we're looking for from the exercise. Now, if you're finding value from this content already, consider dropping a like or tipping a coffee in the bio. It really helps support the channel. The next thing we want to do is ensure that we're raising our heels up enough off the ground. If we're only raising our heels like a half inch or an inch off of the ground, that might not be optimal for the Soleus muscle to get that blood sugar benefit that we're looking for. So if you can raise your heels a few inches off the ground, like 2-3 inches off the ground, depending on your body shape and how your mechanics are, that's going to be the optimal position for the Soleus push-up to be able to get the benefit from the exercise. So just kind of raising up into this position and relaxing back down. The next thing is the cadence, or how fast we're doing the Soleus push-up. So you can do the Soleus push-up really fast, or you can do it relatively slow. But if you're looking for a typical or an average Soleus push-up, you can typically do about a 1 second raise of your heel and then a 1 second lowering of your heel for a total duration of 2 seconds for the exercise. So 1 second up, 1 second down, 1 second up, 1 second down. And then if you want to do them a little bit faster, you can do like a half second up, half second down. I have another video right here that talks about the cadence of Soleus push-ups. And if you do a faster Soleus push-up, you might be able to realize a little bit more blood glucose metabolism, blood sugar metabolism from the exercise from a faster Soleus push-up versus a slower or more average Soleus push-up. So those are the 4 tips. We want to make sure our feet are flat on the ground. We want to make sure our hinge point is correct, where our toe meets our foot, and that's where we're hinging for the Soleus push-up exercise. We want to make sure that we're raising our heels up enough off the ground so that our Soleus muscle is able to realize the correct leverage point to elicit the blood sugar metabolism that we're looking for. And then we want to make sure our cadence is about 1 second up, 1 second down. You can adjust that as needed, but that will allow you, that cadence will allow you to be able to do the exercise for long periods of time that the study looks at, so doing a 1 second up, 1 second down. And then I also cover in this video here some of the top 5 mistakes that I noticed that people make when they're doing their Soleus push-ups. There's a lot of things that can get confuddled or can be a little bit weird when we're trying to do an accurate or a perfect Soleus push-up. We want to make sure we have a few things in the correct order. So check that video out right here to make sure you're doing them correctly and not making some of these mistakes, and I'll see you over there.